A couple of entry points for Eka Pada Koundinyasana 2. If you like to begin from a standing position, we can begin in a lunge pose. Finding our square leg forward and the back leg in extension. This already lines us up to take flight here in our EKP 2. So from here, we're going to plant our hands about shoulder width. And while we're doing this, we're going to keep in mind that this leg is going to be shelved on our upper arm to find our position. So as I'm planting my hands, I'm going to take the same arm as my leg and maybe take it just a hand width wider out here, being conscious to have a connection between my upper arm and my leg. And the more I can get it on my hammies right here, the better, because this leg will be taking off. So from here, once I have my hands on the mat, I can descend. And as I descend, I find this awkward position of sitting on my arm almost. And this is when we begin to take our shelf. Once we plant our hands, this is going to be the center position of our balance of weight. And the factors in our balance are going to be our front leg and our back leg. So once this leg takes off, the body is going to teeter between the weight distribution of the two. This leg going long is going to add weight forward. This back leg being long is going to add weight backwards. You can alleviate the back weight by bending the back leg. So to demonstrate, I can take this leg and sweep it in and find this leg strong and really feel that teeter. From here, I'm going to energetically take my face towards the ground and extend that back leg. And you can feel how much energy you have to put forward to counter this extension. To lighten this load, bend that legs. And you can play with the shift and the weight. And really feel that teeter as the legs move and the counter we require. Another entry point is from downward facing dog, in which case our hands and our feet are both already on the mat. So noting that we're going to take flight, we want to have our hands in position about shoulder width or wider. We're going to take our leg of choice. And we can enter by sweeping it up forward, stepping it up forward. There's no right or wrong answer. So I'm going to take that connection, keeping this knee strong to my arm, and descend towards the ground. And this back elbow is shelving on my ribs. And from here, I'll lean forward. And if I wish, I can find extension. Or I can keep that bend. And to land, lean that foot back, bring those hips back up, downward facing dog. And you can shift to the knees to exit to the mat. A couple of different ways to enter. There are absolutely more, but it's all about finding what works for you and tuning into the body. Happy practicing.